from home and when the monsoon hits, you need to stop whatever you're doing and start whipping up an Asian fare in your kitchen. Asian cooking and the monsoons are a match made in heaven. To start the process, we're just going to whip up a fantastic Mongolian Lamb Stir Fry, pair it with two unique combos that work really well. Let's get to creating it. Out here, I've got nearly 600 grams of shredded lamb, but I'm just going to put that straight into my marinating bowl. You need to marinate this for just about 15 minutes, not too much. Into this, you put half a teaspoon of soda bicarbonate, totally optional, but I like to use it because it gets everything nice and crisp up. Into that goes 2 teaspoons of sugar, a tablespoon of finely minced garlic, nearly 3 tablespoons or 25 mils of light soy sauce, 1 egg, and about 25 grams of corn flour. Just season it and mix everything together. This simple marination just needs to mix well and sit on the side, and in the meantime let's get to creating a very fantastic baked sweet potato wedges that have the goodness of cold pressed coconut oil and rosemary. A kg of sweet potato wedges. Into that I'm just going to take 3 large sprigs of rosemary from my garden and loosen out all the spindle shaped leaves that they have, and throw in the stalks as well if you want, because I like keeping things as rustic as possible. So put that in, some more, a quick seasoning of some sea salt, and finally a generous sprinkling of some cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil. So nearly 20-30 mils of it. Just go as comfortable as you need it. A good shake, a good tossing. 4 ingredients, a world of magic out here. So toss this well, put it on a baked tray, and this goes straight into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. In this goes for a minimum of 30 minutes. If you want them nice and soft, if you want them crisped up, just keep it in for another 5. Today we are on a roll, so we are going to cook both the dishes at the same time. So into my cast iron, I'm going to take nearly 25 mils of regular cooking oil. Allow it to get nice and hot, and in another cast iron pan, I'm going to use some lovely toasted sesame oil, nearly 15 mils of that as well. That's going to come alive with my charred broccoli perfectly well. So as you enjoy the fumes that toasted sesame oil bring to your kitchen, take 2 rosemary sprigs and allow them to crisp up in your regular vegetable oil for your Mongolian Lamb Stir Fry. While the rosemary crisps up and it forms the perfect garnish, into my toasted sesame pan goes broccoli florets that I had blanched. So we just want to char them and allow them to slow cook and cook till they get nice and charred. So just take a large floret, blanch it and allow it to char to perfection. While the rosemary has crisped up beautifully well, and look at the way it has stained that glorious oil. Now all you need to do is scent that creation really well. So 2 red onions finely sliced going in, and you just saute it on the highest possible flame so that they get crunchy and crisp up slightly. While the onions start crisping up, in goes fresh red chilies, 3, the non-spice kind, which gives you the heat but not that killer spice level. While I did allow the onions to get slightly caramelized and crisp up, now is the time to just take the lamb that has been marinating on the side and put that in. Stir fry it on the highest possible flame. When you cut lamb in the thinnest possible shreds, it really cooks well and fast. So continuous stirring is the need of the hour right now, till it gets that perfect, slightly golden brown color. Now this broccoli, although perfect for these monsoon weather, it's not a dish that I can be proud of because I actually sampled it on one of my trips to Tokyo, which is charred to perfection, but with a trick, and that's a splash of some good old-fashioned dark black teriyaki sauce. Now you can use teriyaki or go right ahead and just use some soy sauce once it's charred perfectly well. This tari wonder is ready. A fine sprinkle of some sea salt and switch off the flame and allow it to bask in all those flavors coming together. You can sprinkle it with some toasted white sesame seeds, but totally optional. As we are stir frying the lamb, and don't be alarmed by the large portion size, I always plan ahead to create a Reuben sandwich sometime during the week. So now comes the fun part of creating the sauce that you just pour on top, and your Mongolian stir fry lamb is really ready. So I've got about 20 to 30 ml of regular water into a bowl. Into that you put nearly 30 ml of hot chili sauce along with hoisin sauce, 30 ml as well. I wanted to get slightly dark in color, so I'm going to add nearly 20 ml of light soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of 5-spice powder, that's the Chinese 5-spice powder going in, along with heat that comes together with nearly a tablespoon of some finely minced ginger. Put that all in, a quick whisk, and when your lamb is ready, just pour this on top. I've allowed this to stir fry for a good 8 to 10 minutes because the cast iron really works its magic and allows it even cooking really fast. So while this has stir fried to perfection, all you need to do is now whisk that sauce that we created and pour the emulsion right in. A quick toss. 2 bell peppers cut into batons going in just to give it that little burst of color. And all you need to do is switch off the flame and plate this baby, but not forgetting with the garnish on top. Now with the potatoes nearly done, I'm just going to plate it all up so that I can sneakily put away some Mongolian lamb for a leftover cooking hack. Garnishing this Mongolian lamb stir fry with these crisped up rosemary sprigs is my way of doing it. Totally new age, totally flavorful, and why compete with a flavor that's married into each other like rosemary and lamb. I hope you enjoyed creating a pre-monsoon shower meal, Asian flavors coming together with hints of Europe and not forgetting my famed charred broccoli thrown into the mix. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button. Stay safe, stay blessed, and more importantly, don't forget to subscribe.